Hey, good morning, everyone. Hey, just to kind of let you know, I'm dealing with a little bit of a headache right now, so I really hope this makes some sense. Um, for my project this week, um, I actually decided to do a rewrite of Psalm 21. And the reason that I did that was last week I was having, when we were going through our psalms that we had a problem with, I was having a real hard time with this psalm, and so on the recommendation of Professor Berquist, I decided to try a kind of a redo of it. So um, I'll redo it real quick, and then kind of go over some of the reasons why I changed what I did. Psalm 21. Ascribe to David. For your power overwhelms us, Holy One. Forever in your debt, we thank you. Whatever our true need, you are sure to give it. Even when our lips tell our wants, you know the truth. Without a crown, you have made us royalty. Queens with no thrones, kings without scepters. We had searched for the secret of eternal youth. Instead, you grant us eternal life. Shining like the sun, we exude beauty. But it is not our light. Gifts, like garland, adorn our shoulders. All glory and thanks to you, O Lord. Our certainty lies with God. Their words are bedrock, their promise unshakable. You already know those who reject you. The one who despises you cannot hide. How will you guide them when they resist? Do plague and pestilence destroy, or fire and sword rend life from body? Our limited imagination holds only what we see. When one does us harm, we seek the same. Teach us true justice, O Lord. Shepherd our actions with your examples. Of your wisdom and mercy, we sing all praise and honor. So, in the original, it's written speaking about David kind of in the third person. And I wanted to take that and kind of turn it around a little bit and actually take it from the he to the we. I wanted to kind of put all of us in the story. What kind of started me on the process of rethinking all this is the first half I actually really identified. I just kind of wanted to retell it in slightly different words. But the second stanza, and I'll post both of these below the link for the video, I really had some problems with. And it talks about killing and justice not being justice but revenge. And from my experience of God, that's just doesn't hold true. So instead of, well, to kind of back up a little bit, what kind of made me start thinking about this stanza a little bit more was actually something that Tony had mentioned in response to it. And she was talking about how it's told from the human perspective, not God saying, this is what I'm going to do. And that really got me thinking. And what I came to realize is that basically the author is projecting their thoughts onto God. And as a husband of someone who's studying psychology, that sends up some red flags to me. So I wanted to rewrite this second half as basically, here's what I would do as a human. What is it, God, that you actually want? And I think by asking those questions, that's where we actually start to see change in our own behavior. And I think that was kind of a breaking point for me while reading this, is not reading it as this is what God's saying that they're going to do. This is humans saying this is what I want God to do. So, like I said, Professor Berquist kind of challenged me to do a rewrite, and so I decided to take him up on that. So here it is. So hope you guys all have a good afternoon, a good rest of the week, and I'll see you in the forums.